Oh, wow. This place is liven up. Oh my goodness. What is this music I'm hearing? It's so freaking good. Alright everybody, what's happening? Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Harry and Kim back on the case are still trying to get the body down. Look at that stance, boy. We just finished talking with the union boss, and he offered us some help. We're gonna go to Measurehead right now to let him know what the boss said. I mean, he's gonna have to do it. He's gonna have to help us out because that's what the boss said. He also offered us some information about the case, which I don't really know how to feel about that because he's only offering it in exchange for doing something else for them, for the boss. So we'll see what that is. We'll see what's gonna happen. Something about an apartment, opening up an apartment, and it has something to do with the current occupant. So all I can say is we're gonna try to play the good cop here as much as possible, right? Yeah, I'm not trying to bully anybody or get somebody killed, you know what I mean? All right, let's see what Measurehead has to say.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Shut up. Your boss told me to brush your teeth because it stinks a little bit. Let's see. Number one, ever told you to help us get the body down from the tree?
So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning and will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Bare hands? That's totally unnecessary. You don't want anything getting on your hands from the rotting corpse.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but.
There's a but.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Well, I don't think that's gonna work because we have to be there when you take the body down. Well, Lieutenant, what if we don't want to do that? Okay then, well, no way, we're not gonna do that. Back off. Let's go with number one.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Ah, Kim.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way.
Childlike?
His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
Let's see. I guess so. If Kim says it, then I'm gonna trust his decision. Okay then.
Babe,
You win.
see that they stay here the whole time.
We're gonna sneak out. Do we really have a choice? We have to stay here. Your babe's not gonna be able to stop us. Hey, you're walking off the ledge. What the heck was that about?
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Kind of like that or something. A little bit. Why are you with Measurehead?
Look at him. His craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
Like, something like that. Yeah, we're the law around here. Apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit. Let's go with number three.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Katya.
You hear that? That sound? He's breaking something.
Woo. How did you hear that, Kim? All the way from back here?
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
How the freak did you hear that, Kim? With all the protests going on here? Just freaking super mutant. I also wish I could see it. I don't see it. Let's go on number 1.
Don't worry. Physical stuff like this is really easy for Measurehead. Mental stuff too. He's really spiritual, you know.
Yeah. Way too spiritual, I think.
It's late outside, isn't it? You guys must really like doing what you do to be out so late.
Yeah, it's kind of late. She turns to behold the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching the gates. Oh, that's Measurehead, alright. How is he back so fast? He contaminated the freaking... The crime scene. How did we let him do that?
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
You should probably take a bath now. Like a take shower. There has been no side choosing. We did what we had to keep the order. Thank you for your cooperation, Measurehead.
Farewell, ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich?
You are a Union man from now on.
Union man. Isn't Everett the Union boss? White? Wait, we already asked that, so we're leaving. We're done. We're done with you. Measurehead crushes all. Save real quick. Alright. See you later. I'm sure we're gonna see each other again. Okay, so that's progress. Because it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been playing this game and we haven't been able to take the body down, but we're on a good start. We're on a good progress here. It is 10:30, so we should probably go get some sleep. How do we end the night? Oh, join him on the Whirling of Rags balcony. So we should probably do that. So we can debrief with him first, and then call it a night, and then figure out what's going on with the body the next day. Oh wow, this place is liven up. Oh my goodness. What is this music I'm hearing? It's so freaking good. I mean, that's so good. Oh my gosh. It's so calming. Look at this guy. He's totally vibing. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh my
Can I
gosh.
help you?
Alright, so here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
I don't remember putting I don't remember finding the clothes there. Did I just lie? Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a figure state. Oh, fug you. What does that mean? Could someone on your staff put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Okay.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Fugue. Fugue state. What does that mean? So, a fugue state means Let's see. Dissociative, formerly psychogenic fugue. It's a disorder and a rare psychiatric disorder characterized by reversible amnesia for personal identity, including the memories, personality, and other identifying characteristics of individuality. Wow, the state can last days, months, or longer. Wow. I've never heard of that before, but good to know. I like how this game makes you look up stuff, and it's good. It's good. It's good for the body, for the mind, for the brain. Alright, so who else has...
Trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Trash collecting service.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Alright, thanks.
Yes.
Can't pay you what I owe yet. Can I sing? This feels right. You belong here. So I guess I can't really talk to any of these people. Except for this guy. Let's see what he has to say. You gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. They say money can't buy you happiness. I mean, it's temporary happiness. But that just means you don't have enough money. What? You have to invest your money wisely. Yes. You could buy stocks with money. It's true. And then use those stocks to make even more money. True. That way you'll have enough when you grow too old to make new money. The real estate is a graveyard where tired, old money goes to rest. The money is what literally makes the world turn. The laws of money are just like the laws of nature. Unpaid labor doesn't net you any money. There is no such thing as free money. Money is all about the numbers. There's no such thing as free, period. Money is actually all about trust. It's all about money, you know? You gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. They say money can buy... No, there's a lot of truth to what he talks about.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Okay, we're gonna leave him alone. What does that mean? Summer door closed for the winter. Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. For some reason, I thought we could sing. I thought we could do karaoke. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's asleep. That's a thing?
The door is closed.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Much harder.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
Okay. Alright, let's get out because it probably won't be good. I don't want him to get mad. Oh no! He locked us out. Alright, so we can go here to the balcony, I think, and then we can debrief with Kim. What's up, Kim? What up, mine?
Yes?
What? I thought we could do that now. Are we not calling it a day yet? Because it's late, man.
Yes?
Tell me about
What
the
do you want to
cave.
know?
Now that we've inspected the scene, I want to know more about this.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity. The cop kind. Our prescience can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it? What's special about Martinez? I wonder what this says about me that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it's best to let you make the next move.
It's all part of the master plan, you see.
I'm highly experimental cop, but if I am right, this is a trait even by my standards. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style. There can only be one conclusion. I am the finest a case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message? I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. Let's go with number 2. These choices are so funny.
Okay. Style me.
Style him, Kim. I mean, style him, Harry.
It's impossible to tell whether he's serious or joking.
This is what a modern cop looks like. Point to yourself.
In the new, 20 years ago. It's what a modern cop looked like then. Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Alright, so you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with it. What's special about Martinez?
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
Oh wait, hold on.
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
Okay, enough the competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Okay. Why did the 41st send me? Let's try that. Logic.
Look at you.
Oh.
It's because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
Wow. No, that can't be right.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late wearing piss-stained disco garb. You weren't sent here to win.
That's sad. Kim, what if my precinct sent me in this case because I'm a mess up, like as a joke?
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Okay.
I checked
He's
the
being
records.
nice.
This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
So, you are their finest. Do you really see me as a safe bet? A bet? Let's go with 1.
I am the finest of nothing.
Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there.
Something special?
So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
Oh,
And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
that's my boy. That's what I'm talking about. This is why Kim is our partner. It must have been some kind of a destiny. Alright, so I guess... but I need to debrief. Debrief me, Kim. Debrief
Yes.
me. I don't know what to do. Gosh, it's 10:43. Nothing. I need to debrief. Level up. What are we gonna level up this time? Let's put something else over here, I think. with drama, maybe. What's drama? Play the actor, lie, detect lies. We can detect lies, which is good. Empathy is pretty good. Authority. Intimidate the public, assert yourself. Suggestion. There's nothing on physique. it's our lowest. Composure. Straighten your back, keep your poker face. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that from now on because we might need it for something else that I don't know yet right now. Look at us, we're holding that those documents while we're walking.
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. Tug on our heartstrings. Alright, let's go.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
Shed a single manly tear? It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just I tied you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, Summer 31, Dinghy Races.
Dinghy races? What is to pawn? Where can I pawn the pin?
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Okay. Thank you. I'll promise I'll bring it back. I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
I don't want to. I'm not gonna pawn this.
To pawn that old trinket.
She smiles up at you earnestly. She's so freaking sweet. I'm not. I decided not to pawn this.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Oh.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with this turn of events.
Now, what else, sweetie?
Okay, I'm so glad I
Of
did
course,
that
dear.
instead.
Good luck with your case.
Okay, I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, we can debrief with Cam, but it's not letting us debrief, so it's probably best if we just go back to the corpse, to the body. Let's do it. Let's get the body down. Let's get this over with. What is this kid still doing here? It's kind of dark.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way, Kipt
Whoa, what
is a
happened?
racial slur.
What does that mean? It's a racial slur. That's not good. What does that mean? Oh no. Stop using the K word. It belongs in the past. Total retards use language like that. Congratulations, Kuno. You just made yourself a retard. I don't want to say that either. Oh yeah, kids. Not in approval. But don't you mean... Oh no. Nope. That's a no-no. This is This also superficial, kids. The race mystery runs deeper than you could ever understand. Wish I could have been here to see it. Now I have some questions. Let's go with number 1.
Can't tell Kuno what words to use? Fucking kipped.
He imbues the last syllable with a special kind of joy. Looks like it doesn't have a place in the future after all. What is this, a sword museum? You want to belong to a museum, Kuno, with the old people? Let's go with number 1.
Yeah, kipped a cool word. Cool men say kipped. Kuno's dad says it all the time. They say kipped on the radio. Cops say kipped. Even kids say kipped. Kuno's cool. Kuno's a kipped.
Wait a second. No, I didn't mean to. No, I didn't mean to choose that one. What the frick? I thought it does. I thought it's, for some reason I thought it says, it looks like it doesn't have a place in the future after all. What the hell? What the heck is wrong with me?
Now lay that shit to Kuno. You got your fuck bag down from the tree. Fuck more do you want?
I want to discuss the body with you again. No, I'm done with you. I have more. No.
Kuno doesn't.
All right, I'm done with you. Let's go check the body out.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Number 2, while it's down, celebrate in a more reserved manner.
Mr. Measurehead has
Task
done a good
complete.
job.
70 experience.
Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Good. Field autopsy?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Field autopsy.
The
Okay.
RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Pop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else for this? Like a doctor? Don't we have someone else to cut this open? Let's go with 1.
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From autopsy to cleanup to social work. Everything.
Oh, wait. Honorary rank of detective? Yes, I feel like a detective. I don't think I'm a detective. I'll go with 1.
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able. Usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is Lieutenant Detective. You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now, the way I see it,
He looks at the corpse with some disgust.
it's either this, or we complete the initial interviews. We already met Evrard, that only leaves the Wild Pines representative. There's one in town, negotiating the strike. She could have information.
Interview the Wild Pines rep? Wait, what happened?
Or we could call it a day. It's incredibly late.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow.
Good call.
Good goddess of the good cops. Ah. Alright, let's call it a night. Let's go. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so I wish I have done this before, but I looked it up. The only way for you to debrief with Kim is actually trying to pay for the
Can I help
what you owe first.
Yes.
Let's see.
Have you got it?
How much do I owe? I was wondering if we could get some sort of arrangements for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed
Alright,
you
chill.
owe me?
Chill. It's called I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Come on, man. After everything I've been through. Kim is about to say something. Let him. All right, let's let Kim say something.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Understandable. Hold on, I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
He taps his foot against a metal box installed in the back of the counter.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
Ah, fancy. This conversation isn't going on anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Okay, fine. Let's go.
Yes, have you got it?
Let's
a
see.
lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
I don't. 100 real. I only got 817. Jeez.
Yes.
Okay, I won't be able to pay that at all. Let's go to the Kim said to go to his car, so we're gonna go over there and see what he's got for us. All right, let's take a look, Kim. Come on, come on. I hope there's something here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the
what?
suspect transport enclosure.
Something we could sell. It's 11 o'clock.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Transport enclosure.
The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I think I'm gonna, from now on, I'm gonna call my compartment in my car a transport enclosure.
I confiscated these for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Spinner hubcaps? Never heard of that one before. What do you mean you're
A couple of
confiscated
weeks
them?
ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
He was high? So you took his spinners?
Mm-hmm. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
That's not corruption.
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine? Point at Kinema.
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Not necessarily. Look, I want to see how they look. Outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
You said something about a pawn shop?
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something. If I'm not mistaken, it should be open late.
Sorry, I can't take them. It wouldn't be right.
Alright, let's not take them now. Then, come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
Sounds likely.
Yeah,
The cage at the back.
we're probably gonna have to take them anyway.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Alright. Thank you, Kim. You're the best. Okay, so where is that? To the west, I think he said? Oh man, I didn't even realize that my light was off. So I'm sorry if my video looked, my face cam looked so dark. Sorry about that.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Oh my goodness, she hisses. These two are hilarious. What's over here?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Maybe that's
So
something we
many
can...
walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
Is that a white check? +2 in the dimming light. Something's become clearer. What's in here?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box. Pat the box. Freak you, mail delivery box! Kick it. Did we get damage
There
out
is a
from
hollow,
that?
saddened ring as you kick the Levantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Oh no! Crap!
Your toe has suffered damage.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
He must see the box as the weaker of the two, and you as a bully. Something he doesn't stand for.
Kick it again. No, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, fine. I'm gonna pat it this time.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulation.
Is this the pawn shop? This can't be the pawn shop. Can it be? Roy's pawn shop. It is! Fast cash for faster times. Alright. Wow, what a cool pawn shop. I love this. Is that guy inside of a tube looking like counter? Some kind of a machine, an antique cash register? What's this over here? Mostly military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DEI. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
I don't have money to buy anything right now. Inspect the knights on the horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Point at the knights on horseback. Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
Franco-Nigerian knights.
A long, long time ago.
Inspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
That's cool. Wait, this looked like Rene, the old guy who was playing petanque.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Why? Because it's really easy to see that color. The orange is the easiest color to see. point at the blue figurines. Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why?
Yes.
What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
He points at the decapitated figurine.
50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
Fine.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Inspect the figurines in the rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Isn't there a movie by Johnny Depp? He played let's see. Yeah, that was Sleepy Hollow. And Johnny Depp played as Ichabod Crane. And the person that was actually headless is Christopher Walken, I think. Points at the figurines, and are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. The contrast is meant to be disheartening as it ought to be. It's impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me. I wish it was more nuanced. As it stands, I cannot comment. I think I'm gonna go with 1.
Maybe.
Step away from the table.
Hey, psst.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
What? What?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs.
What? I haven't said anything like
kind of
that.
Stuff. Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind.
Yeah, no, we don't want that.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Roll up your sleeves and start building communism? What? This game lets you do that? No, I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken. Let's see this.
Failure. It's about failure.
I don't do failure.
Of course you do. You are failure. You are communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
No, I don't want it. Communist bad. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna rebuild the dreams of the working class. It will not be me. Ask him. I don't know. No, he won't do it either, but what I'm saying is ask him. I'm not gonna do it.
Now get to work, comrade.
No. I'm not gonna opt out.
We'll build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. No objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society. Everyone knows this. Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one?
Yeah,
There's
not me.
no one. Okay then. Lie down and let the water carry you downstream.
Goodbye, communism. That was intense. I don't understand how that was the word on the street. Have I really been picking the wrong choices this entire game?
Typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Okay, let me, because it's getting kind of late. Let's talk to this person.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
The man at the counter turns to you slowly. The man inside of the water bottle?
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
This right here? Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you. It's shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts. Now that the RCM is here, tell me, have you had any troubles lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
I'm sorry about that.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds
Nobody.
of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection. I may have something to add to it. Typical vacuous consumerist objects. Honestly, I think some of your selections are, press your finger to your lips, more tasteful than others. This business plan is all over the place. You should specialize, zoom in, or capitalize. Okay, let's go with
It
one.
keeps me entertained.
His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadows on the walls behind you. There's something I'd like to sell. Is Roy high? If yes, then what is he on? Let's try it.
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer. Looking at his wares, talking to him, that might give you more clues. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud. You might be able to aid our investigation. By the way, oh, okay, let's try this.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned my gun and he sold it to somebody else. A female, apparently.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Oh no.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Kim is listening. Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
Oh my gosh. What's going on?
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Okay, so it was more serious than I thought. That makes a lot of sense. What did he need the money for? Probably alcohol, right?
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
What did I do now?
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
Very normal. It's so, you know, people do it all the time. I mean, you could, you know, walk down the street right now and you'll see somebody doing it, walking their dog while walking their dog at the park. You know, those people are in great shape when you see somebody like that. How much did I sell you the gun for? Oh no. Don't do that. Don't say that. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further. Let's press on.
15 real.
Ah, that's so cheap.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Oh no.
This has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
Oh, okay. Happens to the best of us, I guess.
It certainly does, especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Who is it?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I don't know what to say, Cam.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante. Wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime? Blame it to the Citizens Militia. I'm sorry I sold my gun. Okay, normally I'd pick 4, but I just want to pick this one and see what happens.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
He looks around, worried. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
I hope so. Okay. Have people from Everett Clare's Union come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Okay.
They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, All sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Okay. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Okay, let's see. You might be... Let's see. No, we're not gonna ask that again. There's something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
The lieutenant steps in and hands him the spinners.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a misc banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
Huh? Right on the spot.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
The lieutenant explains as the pawnbroker opens the register and counts the cash.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Pleasure's all mine.
Thank you.
He takes the cash, then turns to you.
Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Half? Just kidding. I need the full 200.
The windfall is a small concern.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Both the lieutenant and the pawnbroker turn to you. I'd like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here. Show him the photo. Maybe he knows something?
No. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Well, do you know what the tattoos mean?
Photic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something
Lighter.
lighter.
Access your pawn menu.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Can I sell anything? We're gonna sell the figure back. Empty cassette tape. Handkerchief. Postcard. Nothing right now, I guess.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
He looks you up, down, and quickly. Is he telling me that my clothes are not worth a penny? He did look us up and down quickly, so I'm guessing that's the case. I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, another time, indeed. You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Know anything about the Wild Pines representative that's in town?
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of Wild Pines. And I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
What do you have against the Wild Pines?
What should I have for it?
Have you met the Wild Pines rep?
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or I'll...
The pawnbroker's
all I got.
gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
That's all I want to do. You just want to be left alone and look at the colors, the dancing colors, okay? I have other business to take care of now. I'll see you around. Thanks. What's his name? I didn't catch his name.
Greetings
Bird's
on
Nest
this
Roy.
fine
Roy.
night. The pawn shop is always open.
Whoa. This is back on. 42%? I guess we can try it.
Nope,
Oh.
still no clue. You obviously haven't been doing enough drugs lately.
Sure thing.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Sure, man.
Alright, I'm out of here.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
Stand on the tips of your toes to see more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite.
That's me.
Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Shopkeep, the Stereo 8 approved machine here. What I really want to know, could this device come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure.
Oh,
You
we do
can
have a
use it
tape.
for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Do we need it now? Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
Yeah, that is odd. Yeah, normally music will get you to how he's vibing right now. Got it. Back to this guy. Don't like music. What do you like then?
The stuff I record myself. Silverware shaking in drawers as motor cars race by. Nocturnal animals climbing on the roof. Airship rotors. That kind of thing.
Maybe you should ditch music as well. Get into these more experimental sounds he's describing.
Yeah. That sounds like a better time. Shopkeep. Let's see.
Is the Harman
How much
Welsh
is this?
W2. Made in Vespa. Designed in Seoul. Plays all reel-to-reel formats. 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Oh, we're not gonna have enough money for that. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back. Okay, I think I'm done here. I'm gonna check this. Wait, what is this? What is this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the street light. Is that a street light? Where'd you get this? How much for the street light?
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
What living room is he talking about? Is that a street light?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Are you sure? Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans in so the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
Yeah. Yep. I like it. How much for the street light?
700 real.
Oh!
A bargain, I dare say.
Ooh-wee. What you think you are, Jesse Clayton? Are you out of your mind? There's one just like that on every corner. Even taking into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep. 700 sounds about right. I imagine it wasn't an easy sewing off that street lamp. Let's go with one.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
Businessman over here. He rests his elbows on the counter and brings his face closer to the glass. What do you mean transformations?
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring.
It throws you a look of wary patience.
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Okay, that checks out.
700? How can you even buy this thing? There's really I don't think there's really any way to buy this thing. Or is there? That's something I could probably try to, well, we'll just find out. Alright, fine. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Thanks for the info about my gun. Well, at least now we know what we did with the gun. Hey, I guess it's better off our hands especially during that time. That game wouldn't have existed if we didn't sell that, and something else would have happened. Okay, now that we got the money, let's go back inside. Pay the man. Pay him. This is the same tip every single time we go into a loading scene. We might really have to do something behind his back. Oh, there's less people here. Probably because it's after 12.
Can I help you? Yes.
Alright, fine. I have your
got
money.
it?
Yes.
Well,
Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. Alright, we're gonna be nice. Okay, we're gonna be nice. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh no.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Alright, so it's not 100 per night.
I'll take a room here too.
He opens his wallet.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Okay. Nope, that's it. Thank you, guard. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got another level up. We're pretty good. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers.
This is the door to the room.
All right. Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Debrief. Yes. Oh my goodness.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
He lights a cigarette. I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Okay.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
I think I want to pick up smoking. Do you have any more cigarettes? How do you get so cool, Kim? Let's go with one.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
I think I might want to pick. Nope, that's the same thing. How'd you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will, and unhealthy.
Unnecessary trial of will. That is really interesting choice of words for that.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Right then.
Yes. It's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on.
Yeah.
Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal. But we did manage to get him down from the tree.
There was
So
that.
as they say, all's well that ends well.
I just want to make sure he was really dead. No, no. We're not gonna do that. I admit I'm a little out of practice. I still can't believe I missed that shot.
Being sober tends to help with precision. At any rate, we still have to perform the autopsy, and there's more work to do at the crime scene. Moving on to the interviews.
That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. I love doing interviews, and people love me. Or they love bathing in my glory. The initial interviews? Yes, well, we talked to some people. I wish we didn't have to do any of the interviews. People are treacherous. Oh my goodness. Let's go with number 3.
Including Everard Clare, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one.
True.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however.
Yeah, he wanted an exchange. He was looking more for his self goals. I'm sure I can get him to tell us more. He's a tough cookie, that one. I'm a little intimidated by him. Honestly, he has stuff on me. I'll go with 1.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Yeah, I want a different name. Let's go with 1.
Moving on. We didn't talk to the Wild Pines right. We really must do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I don't like the waste. I can't believe they noticed that. The game notices that. That's insane. I love that. I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to keep up. Tried to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll. Precinct 41. I don't know why I do things the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Alright, let's go with 1.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills.
He nods thoughtfully, tapping his finger on his cigarette.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
He looks at your snakeskin shoes and smiles suddenly. Wait, didn't we equip that? Isn't that something new? So, what are our powers exactly, the RCM?
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
What? Most frequently is imposing fines up to 1,000 real for offenses. 1,000? Why not more? Why wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse? Okay, what else?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Oh, I don't like that.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up? I see, and if someone resists? Go with 1.
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up. As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
So if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
Okay.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to be in that situation. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
And who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was citizens of Revachol.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
The moral intern. What is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What's their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous. Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad.
That's another leitmotif associated with moralism.
But the years have
Hey,
changed
that wasn't
I
voiced
don't know
out.
what I believe in now.
They missed that.
No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
Okay. He believes in the RCM. Well, that's probably why he's still a cop, right? Have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
The lieutenant arches his brow, then pulls on a cigarette as a slim white thing in his fingers. Things are bad out there, points to the city. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Mutter silently. Immigrants, liberal. No. On a second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. Things are bad out here, I think. Yeah, especially with what's happening with the body being hung like that.
In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Yeah, vigilante sounds bad. Maybe we should make our own law. Vigilantes, they're kind of, yeah. It's like they think they're above the law. But also, what if it's really hard to say. Let's just pick one of these.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
Looks at the roundabout. Say nothing, just look in the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, Like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic passes overhead, the whiskers of its floodlights on the ground below.
Aerostatic?
Kitsuraga's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
Is that a plane?
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
He pulls on a cigarette. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Changes takes a long time.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Hey! That's a positive. Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
He puts out the stub of his cigarette and looks to the door. Alright, come on. My hand's getting tired from carrying all these items in my hand. Okay, guys, it's actually been a long episode. So before I enter this, before it goes into another dialogue, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. That was progressive. I think we met some new characters. Well, we met one new character, right? At least. And we were able to get the body down. We're getting there. So the next thing, first thing in the morning, is that we're gonna go and check the body out, do the field autopsy, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. You guys having a good day. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.